Hello, and welcome to Mystical Fortune's interesting seance reading. This is just for fun. As you can see, I've got a black light on because these cards are fabulously glow in the dark. This is the Mildred card, and they have really special messages, and they work the best under glow in the dark and under a black light. So let's begin. This message, this reading that I want to do, this is applicable, a general reading. What I'm going to do is ask, is my past life interfering with my money today? That's why I wanted to do the kind of the seance-y past life. Let's see if we can get any messages from our past life. So again, this is a general reading. If you want your own personal reading, be sure to, oh, the stick popped out. That's actually a nice card, this stick card. Be sure to go to my website, mysticalfortunes.com, and book from there. Or you can go to my Instagram. I'm just talking while I'm shuffling. You can go to my Instagram and mystical_fortunes, and you can book right from the bio. And don't forget to follow. And also don't forget to subscribe and like and share this reading if you thought this was as much fun as I do. So we're asking, is our current money problem carried over from past lives? So the first card that popped out was the stick. And so the stick, as you can see, has a little bit of growth on it. So yes, because what does the stick come from? A tree. Well, what's a tree? A family tree. And there's growth on there. So this is telling me that yes, there's a straight line and there's a little bit of growth. So yes, if you're having a lot of money problems, this is something that you've carried over from your previous life. And is this a lesson that you are to learn in this lifetime, is with your money problems hand? Yeah, you do this yourself. Also, look at how this hand can grab this stick and maybe hurt other people with money. Right? So maybe you've hurt other people with money before. You've beaten them down with a stick. And so now this time, you definitely, it's all at your hand, whether your money problems. So yes, this is something you've created yourself. Owl. So what you have to do this lifetime to turn that around, what you're here to learn is some wisdom, some money wisdom, how that money can hurt other people or help other people, because the hand also helps, right? So you can either help people or hurt people. So this lifetime, you have to learn the wisdom of how you can help people with money, and that's how you can turn your money karma around. Oh, the sun, yeah. So what's interesting is the owl doesn't come out in the daytime. It only comes out at nighttime. So the sun is shining on your wisdom. The sun is trying to wake you up to your wisdom. So what the sun can do is maybe burn a hole in your pocket, right? The sun can burn up your money. It can, the sun can bring you money, in that the fact that it shines on all your money and shows you where to get the money. It removes the shadows, but it also can burn up your money, especially if you have a Venus or a Mercury close to your sun. It will burn up your money. So this, in this sense, because the owl comes out at night, you're trying to learn the wisdom of what to do with your money, whether to hand it out or to beat people down with it. The sun is trying to shine on that. But this is the problem. The sun doesn't shine at night. So the sun is trying other ways to teach you this wisdom by burning money, by giving you money problems, in hopes that you try and find other ways to find the wisdom. So let's see what else. Antidote. So yes, you will eventually find the antidote to your problems. You find the antidote to the poison that's taking your money away. It has something to do with the stick here. The antidote will help this grow even more, right? Because a stick can help you walk. For example, it can become a cane, or it can beat people down. So the antidote is how to find this growth, this family tree, and help it be positive. So the antidote, it has to do with growing. Ear, listening. Interesting, 2 body parts underneath each other. So part of the wisdom you have is to listen to people. Listening to people will be the antidote to your problem. So this could be finding a good advisor, maybe listening to people about what career to go into, maybe some advice they have. This might even be family advice, because the stick comes from the tree, which is the family tree. Storm. Storm under the owl. Yeah, this is, you don't want to believe this wisdom. You just keep washing it away. It just keeps washing away. The storm comes and blows it away. And you won't allow the sun to shine on it. And the storm, we got 2 weather patterns here. So it's like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. You have to listen to this wisdom if you want to change your money karma of the money problems that you have carried forward into this life. Octopus, far-reaching, 2 owls. You've got a lot of like matchups here. I mean, 2 animals. Octopus is actually a good card. As you can see, it's 4/4, which makes 8, which is the octopus. And the octopus is far-reaching. The octopus is a shapeshifter. Have you ever seen an octopus try to escape from a jar? Absolutely incredible. They also change colors, right? So when the sun shines on them, they might be a different color than at night. So this is telling me that you need to look at many different types of money wisdom. So you have to look at many types of money wisdom. Maybe you have to learn how to invest. Maybe you have to learn how to be more helpful with your money. Maybe you have to learn how not to spend money. Maybe you have to learn how to get out of debt. But you definitely have a lot of lessons here to learn. It runs hot and cold with you with money. And you've got all these lessons to learn. And once you learn them, you will clear your money karma. If you don't learn this lifetime, then you definitely you'll carry it forward into the next lifetime. So think of your future self. You know, let's just do it. Let's just get this wisdom and get this over with. Scourge, yeah. So this is also the whip. And so the antidote here, this is like action. Move it. So here we have a stick that can also be a weapon, and the whip that also can be a weapon. So the antidote is not to hit people, because I think you had a hand at that before, being mean to other people with your money. The antidote is the whip. Also, what does a whip do when you whip a horse? Move it, move it, move it. So it also says the antidote is to take action. So if you're having a lot of money problems, you've got to start listening to some wisdom. But you can't just listen. You actually have to do what they tell you to do. You actually have to do all these things, which you probably are like, yuck, I don't want to do. But yeah, you've got to do it. Otherwise, it's just going to repeat, repeat, repeat. The lesson presents itself until you learn the lesson. Mushroom. So yeah, like you don't want to just be in the dark about money, because that's just going to continue to, bad money decisions are going to continue to whip you throughout your whole life. Because what do mushrooms grow in the dark? Also, mushrooms are magical, and see there with the antidote here that, you know, some of the antidote might be something in nature, but I honestly think it's more to do with your listening and your wisdom and discovering multiple ways to fix your money problem. And it doesn't really look like, you know, money dropping out of the air is going to fix your money problem at all. You have to gain some wisdom. Book, there we go. Wisdom. Yeah, you've got to, like mushrooms, they can't move. They just sit in the dark. You cannot, and I mean, owls are in the dark, but they're moving. I think this is just saying, you know, you've got to read. You've got to, I mean, a storm could even be like lightning bolts of information come out and you go, oh, that's what it is, because there are lightning bolts here. So you might have lightning bolts of inspiration or lightning bolts of download of information for you of that, of some of the antidotes. And some of the antidotes might seem magical to you, but you have to learn to listen to them. Right? And you have to take action on them. You can't just build a vision board and expect everything on your vision board to come true. You actually have to do some work with that, even if it's meditating every day and trying to get into a positive attitude. Let's say you want a big house. Well, now you got to, you know, find a better job or clean up your credit rating. There's always some action to do, but definitely you need to find multiple areas of information to get you out of this. And you know, a lot of people don't want to learn about money. It's too complicated. I don't care. I don't want to learn, you know, and I think you do need to learn about money, about the energy of money, about how you accumulate money, how to circulate money, how to help people with money. Money is not evil. The love of money is evil, but money itself is not evil. Money helps many people, many people. So let's see, flower. So there you go. Your final card is the flower. You do all of this and your life is going to start to blossom. Your life is going to start to smell a lot better, be more attractive to others. Just like how a flower only blossoms under the correct conditions, your flower can only blossom under the correct conditions. And as you can see, this is kitty corner to the storm. So this is telling me you need to water this flower. You need to water this flower with some sun and some water and some knowledge, multiple types of knowledge. This might even be learning how to run a business. There's all kinds of money subjects out there. Try and find some blogs that are initially attractive to you. Like, start small, don't overwhelm yourself. So maybe start how to run a budget. Once you feel comfortable with that, maybe start how to invest, maybe how to start a business, how to start a charitable organization. You know, there's just so many you can do. How to bookkeep. Just goes on and on while the octopus is here, and you have to learn them all. You don't have to master them. You just have to learn them. You have to listen to them, and you have to follow through. You have to do the action of them. You can't just say, oh, yeah, I know how to buy stocks, and not do it, because then you won't learn any of the lessons, right? So you want this growth is interesting. The corners are a flower and a stick with life on it, with leaves and branches. So you've got a lot of growth coming. And what's interesting is the whip and the sun are technically, well, the sun is like action, because like during the day you do all your activity, and at night you sleep. So both of those are action cards. So your corners are telling you you have a lot of growth to do, and just take action and do it. And that's the antidote, is to listen, and listen for those intuition, that lightning strike, those bolts of lightning, and learn multiple levels of money. And that will clear up your money karma, even in this lifetime. Even in this lifetime. Because obviously in your previous lifetime you misused money, and you could have misused it for bad purposes. So this lifetime, you have to learn how to appreciate money, how to use money, and use it for good purposes, and to use it for growth. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun little reading, this little seance going back into your past life. Our shadow card here is put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's actually, this is the spiritual card. This is once all this is done, you know, this is your grandfather sitting down after the end of the day, after a work well done and a life well lived, and enjoying a nice pipe. And this smoke is reaching up to the spirit world. You know, you think about incense, right? Or when you smudge something, it's a smoke that cleans the energy. So this tells me that if you follow this, you'll clean your past life energy regarding your money. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. It was a lot of fun for me. I love these little black light readings. If you'd like to see more of them, please comment down below. And I'll put a link to these cards. I don't think they make them anymore, but you might be able to find a second set on eBay. Again, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. I appreciate spending this time with you. Remember to subscribe and like and share this, or book your own reading at mysticalfortunes.com. And good luck with your activity and clearing your money karma.